Hey guys, welcome back to Gulfside Baitworks. Today we got a new mold for you. This is the Goblin Baits Gobwad Sprinter. It is a version of the original Gobwad that has a different tail style, and it's designed to be able to be reeled in or fast so you can burn it in. The original Gobwad is meant for slow rolling. So a lot of people wanted one that was for faster, so Goblin designed one for faster. This might actually be the first time this mold's been seen on YouTube. I know I did a live stream about a week ago with it, and he said that was the premiere, or first time that it was shown off, so that was super cool. Goblin has been awesome. I've talked to him quite a bit since I got into some more custom stuff and getting custom molds. So I've got a Gobwad as well besides just having the Sprinter, so we'll probably also do a video for that sometime coming up. Now today, what are we going to be making with it? We're going to be using actually kind of a little bit different blend of plastisol. So what Goblin suggested to me, or Goblin Baits suggested to me, was to use Dead On's medium hard, which is craw tube, but to add half a teaspoon or a tablespoon of plastisol, of worm oil. So if you look at DOP's chart, if you add 1 tablespoon, it takes you from medium hard to medium, so that would drop it down to swim bait blend. So we're putting half a tablespoon. So that's going to get us in between craw tube and swim bait blend, and that is what he suggested for his molds. So that's what we're going to be using today. I've got some warming up now. We're actually going to do a capsule and 2 layers. So I think we're going to have some fun with it, and we'll be back once all my plastic's hot, ready, and vacked. All right, we're back. Got some hot plastisol all vacked out, and it's ready to go. So we're going to start out with our capsule, and we're going to capsule with Dead On Plastics Dead Shift in Magma. This is a kind of red to purple to blue color shift, I believe, and oh, there it goes everywhere. I have not used it. I actually just opened this for today. I wanted to try out something different. So we're going to go with a 16th in a cup of plastisol. Yeah, I'm seeing blues, purples, and reds. We're not going to go crazy and put tons in there because this is going to be a capsule. So let's go ahead and get that all mixed up. I'm seeing some oranges in there as well, which would make sense. It's called magma. So we'll get this all mixed up. We'll probably heat it up again before we pour. Okay, yeah, so it's more of an orange, but we've still got those blues and purples in there. Oh yeah, I think this is going to be nice. Make a nice capsule. All right, we got that good and mixed up, so we will heat it up again, get it up to temp because we're a little cool. Yeah, 278, a little cool. So we'll get that heated up, and then we will pour our capsule. Alright, we're hot and ready. So we're going to go ahead and pour this capsule. So what we're going to do to pour a capsule, if you've never seen or done that before, I'm just going to fill that mold all the way up. And you don't have to fill the tail end all the way, as long as the front end's up, at least with the way I do it, and then just dump it right back out. Pretty simple. And what that does is that leaves a skin on the inside, which is going to be this color. So we'll just wait for our other plastics to finish getting heated up, and then we'll get going with it. All right, we're back. We're ready to make our belly and back colors. So first off, for our belly, we just want to we're just going to make a white or really this is silk pearl. We're going to make a silk pearl belly. I'm going to put a big tall scoop of 1/16, so it's honestly probably closer to twice that. That's going to be our belly color. I just want something nice and white for the background. You know, the Silk Pearl gives it a little bit of a tan too. I really like using Silk Pearl for that reason. It's like an off-white eggshell, maybe something like that. So this is going to be kind of a backer for that capsule color. So we'll get it mixed up good. Ooh, I'm sure you know powders take forever to get mixed up, but we'll get it mixed up good. Alright. So that's going to be our belly. That is our Silk Pearl. Now for the back, we're gonna do a little bit of a pinkish red deal here, just because, you know, we're just having some fun with some fun colors, and I'm gonna put a little teeny tiny bit of this red blush pearl from Lurecraft in it. Not Lurecraft, Lureworks, from Lureworks in it. That's gonna be, there's just gonna be a little bit of that in there. Just putting a 164. So that is going to be part of our base, and then the other side we're going to be using Dead On Plastics Neo Bright Red. I know it's called Bright Red, it's definitely pink. But yeah, another great color. I use that a lot for pink colors. If you see the Instagram ever, or you know, if you ever look at the Instagram, you'll see I do pink colors sometimes. They seem to be popular, people like them. Fish seem to like them in saltwater. Down here in Florida, we don't fish a lot of pink in freshwater, but I know up north with those, sometimes people will use those crazy colors for walleye and smallmouth and whatnot. But down here, the largemouth bass aren't really too interested in that. But I fish them in saltwater usually. So we're going to give it, let's start with 10 drops. Alright, yeah, and that red blush, that red blush pearl is really just there to thicken it up a little bit, give it a teeny tiny bit of opacity, so it's not just totally clear. It's still pretty clear. In fact, this is most definitely not enough. I think we're going to add another 10, yeah, 10. All right, so that gives us 20. All right, that's not bad. I think we can work with that. All right, so I'm going to throw these back in the mic real quick. Just bump them up. And while I'm doing that, I'll show you this again. So this is kind of hardened a bit so you can see in there. You know, so it didn't go all the way, maybe a little bit down into the tail, but the inside we've got a shell that is that Dead On Plastics magma color. So it's got oranges and blues and reds and purples. It's part of their Dead Shift line, I believe. Yeah, that's their shifts, Dead Shift. So we'll definitely have some fun when this gets done. I think it's going to look good. Oh, all right. Yeah, that's looking good. Let's see how this one's looking. Clean that off real quick. check this one for temp. Oh, we are good to go there. All right, so we're gonna do the pouring of hot and fast the way I like to. You know, if you've seen the channel before, you know, I like doing my silicone molds this way. So we pour just above the hook slot, and then right after, without letting it cool, we're going to pour our pink, and we're pouring from the top, or from the front, from the head, and we're going to do most of the pour from there till we're really full in the head. Then we'll start moving back. But this is going to draw some of that color from the belly off into the tail, so it'll give us a nice color shift. And I bumped into it, made it a little messy. That's okay, we can clean it up, not a big deal. So we'll let this cool, and then we'll come back and check it out. All right, we're back. It's time to unmold this bad boy and see what we got. And I cleaned the top up while I was waiting. All right, there we go. So there it is. It's got nice shininess from the capsule we did. Pink tail, but you'll see some of that capsule and some of this made it down into the tail. But yeah, so there we go. That's our bait. I don't have a name for this color. If you think of one, you can comment it. But yeah, you'll see from our design, it's got kind of ribs down the side, a little bit of ribbing on the tail. This one's designed to be burned, so you should reel it in real fast. Now this one takes a 10mm eye. I don't have any 10mm eyes, but I've got some 8mm, so we're going to put an 8mm, a couple 8mm in it, just for funsies here. A little bit of glue, and this is the Loctite Ultra Gel, the one that comes in the squeeze container. I saw somebody in a YouTube short showed that when the squeeze container is empty, you can cut the inside out, and there's a lot more left. So there you go. There's a tip for the day, on top of getting to see this cool new mold. So there we go. So yeah, needs a 10mm. This one's an 8, so it's a little small in there, but it gives us the idea of what they look like. Put another one on this side. All right. Open there for a second. All right. So there we go. There it is. That is our bait. Let's see if we can get any of that shine on the with the light for you. But yeah, there you go. So Gobwad Sprinter. That's this bait. It's from Goblin Baits. Set it here, and I'll bring the camera around. No, I'll just put it right here. Bring the camera around here. So check it out. Here's all of our stuff we worked with today. So the Gobwad Sprinter Mold comes from Goblin Baits. If you're interested in getting it, you can definitely reach out to him on Instagram. He's super cool. I'm sure that he would love to sell you one if you're interested. So I will link his information in the bottom under the video. And I thank you for coming out and checking out my channel today. This is Mark from Gulfside Baitworks. And if you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe, and hopefully we'll see you on the next one.